powerful. He
God.
descends through the earth around the creek where he grew up, and he finds that there's 14 sex workers buried there, all put there by a man named Gary. Intrigue. Greg decides to come out of the fucking dirt finally, and his grandmother is standing there. She was never mentioned. I think, like, maybe his grandparents' house was mentioned. Okay, I'm trying not to lose my mind. So, she's just there, and she's like, what's going on? And he responds by shaking the water off of himself in slow motion, while his hair turns blonde and grows longer. Now, my first thought at reading this was that he was going to transform himself into an attractive blonde woman to lure Gary in and murder him, but that didn't happen. Literally, his hair just snapped. So Greg flies away, pausing only briefly to comment on the fact that his grandmother is dumb for believing in God. But wait, while he's flying, the mysterious physical transformations continue. Greg is becoming a Chad. Apparently, he's not even using his powers to make this happen. It's just happening. Greg just had a magical girl transformation, except he aged 15 years and got conventionally attractive. Also, his soul looks like a Chad too, which is very important. Wouldn't want your soul to look like an incel. Gotta make sure you get those ladies even when you're astral projecting. He did mention earlier in this book though that souls have tails. So the soul is at least a furry Chad, just saying. Then he rolls up to Gary's Christmas tree farm. And by rolls up, I do mean bursts through the house like the Kool-Aid Man and rips off his limbs while he's alive. Conveniently, Gary kept a bunch of framed photographs in his house of all of his murder friends. You can tell that they murder people together because they're all wearing plaid. Who's gonna tell Greg about lesbians? Because, like, someone really should. His last book indicates that he doesn't have the strongest grasp on the concept. 5 of the murder bros. Greg just wills them to die. The other 2, he leaves alive so that he can question them. The first guy is named Raymond, and Greg accidentally murders him because he is so filled with rage after reading his mind and seeing what happened with the murders. And then Raymond's wife comes out and says some boring generic stuff Greg doesn't care about that people always say when he murders their loved ones. God. The final guy is named Joseph, who, by the way, we shouldn't respect because he's overweight. Greg lands on Joseph's porch and demands to know why those women were murdered. Joseph makes no indication that this is a strange or unexpected situation, and immediately spills his tragic backstory about how Gary murdered his wife and pressured him into helping with the rest of the murders. Greg brings back the soul of Joseph's wife, and then he kills Joseph, and his soul goes out to join his wife. His soul is a thin guy,
that was
by the
so
way.
fucking annoying. Holy shit. That is like actually such a fucking annoying fight because nothing poses a threat except for like literally just the bullet hells. It's so annoying, bro. And it's so long too. Jesus Christ, that's just a bad fight. Oh yeah, year. Before I forgot.